Welcome, everybody. It is a Throwback Thursday, and we are going to throw back with a song that's brand new. How about that? Scott Southworth has a very interesting look at a Christmas song, and it's a ballad. It's a Western ballad or Western battle, but it's it's really good, and you're going to get to hear it a little bit later. We're going to look at some of the success that the road crews are having, and a big shout out to our heroes, our linemen that are on duty in frigid temperatures, getting people back online, back their power back on in these cold temperatures, and they're just working around the clock. Thank you, NES and our Middle Tennessee Electric, our Dixon Electric, all those folks working so hard and around the clock, and any of the other electric cooperatives are working. A shout out to you too as well. If you are part of the team getting people back to their lives, we salute you and we'd love to hear from you. But we're going to see some of those road crews at work right after this.
You know that feeling you get when your team goes big? You can get that same feeling on Zen Sports. When you sign up for a Zen Sports account, you will receive up to a $1,000 no-danger first wager. That's right. When you place your first bet in Zen Sports with up to 500 odds, you can be reimbursed for the amount of your bet up to a $1,000 maximum within 24 hours if the bet loses. No other sportsbook will offer you a premier sports betting experience with 24/7 customer support and faster withdrawals like Zen Sports. Zen Sports. Betting just got better. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-889-9789. Terms and conditions apply. Must be 21 and up and in Tennessee to bet.
Up right now, and I know that every day this week in Hendersonville, Springfield, Madison, those people are standing by to make sure that they're picking up the debris as they go. If you need some help, here is a number that I've been giving out every day, the Tennessee Tornadoes Home Cleanup Hotline. You can actually call for someone to come with free help. Volunteers have gathered from local relief organizations, community groups, and faith communities, are assisting with fallen trees, drywall, flooring and appliance removal, tarping roofs, and mold mitigation. They're going to be doing this at this number until December 22nd. The number is 615-488-1875. Now, here's some interesting information. If you are using a generator, you are without power. Here's some very important points. Stephanie Miller was sharing these a little bit earlier this week on her Mornings on Main Street, and I thought they're very important. The generator safety tips coming to us from the Clarksville Fire Department. Always keep your generators at least 20 feet away from your home. They're gas operated, 20 feet away from your home. Make sure you pay attention to that. Never operate a generator in an enclosed space. Don't put it inside your house. Keep your generators away from doors, windows, and vents because carbon monoxide poisoning is real. And that's an important thing to remember. The proper cord for the wattage being used, the wrong cord or a frayed cord or something like that, terrible. And it will cause issues that you won't be able to get back from. Make sure your home has a carbon monoxide alarm if you are operating a generator, because if you go to sleep and there's carbon monoxide in your house, it can kill you. Let's just be real about that. Hey, we've got some more stories coming up and some more things. Safety during this time of year with the tornadoes, pretty bad. And there's some things that are going on that are activities. So we want to share some of those with you, including Franktown Open Hearts. It's an amazing organization. And if you want to just get away from all the stuff and just see some beautiful lights for a really great cause, take down this information.
Bring in the holiday season at the annual Franktown Festival of Lights. Sing along to some of your favorite Christmas classics while enjoying over 200 unique light displays. Plan your visit today for some festive family fun. Tickets are on sale now at franktownlights.com. All proceeds benefit Franktown Open Hearts.
Okay, guys, Rocky Lee here, your parks director. We teamed up with Big Brothers and Toys for Tots. One thing I want to tell you, check where you're sending your toys, guys. Not all of them go to Wilson County Mount Juliet. Some of them you're giving to are going out of town. We need you here at Wilson County Mount Juliet. We thought we had it covered. If you look around, we got enough here for a little over 300 kids. We found out yesterday we need over 650 kids are needing Christmas this year. So that means we're just halfway through. I need 300 something, 8 and up. That's what I'm looking for. I think we've got it covered for 8 and down. but 8-year-olds and up, guys, Mount Juliet, Wilson County, I need you. Bring your toys to Mount Juliet Community Center. Get it to my ladies here. We'll get it out there. Let's make sure every kid in Mount Juliet has a Merry Christmas. I know you'll do it, and hey, God bless you. Have a Merry Christmas.
There's so many children now that will be in need because of the storms that came through. That is for Mount Juliet, but let's take a look at some of the other events going on. They're accepting blankets, sweaters, scarves, beanies, gloves, and water in Mount Juliet at the police department, and those will be helping our surrounding counties hit by the tornadoes. Blankets, sweaters, scarves, beanies, gloves, and water. That's at 1019 Charlie Daniels Parkway in Mount Juliet. This is something important to note. If you would like to be a part of this, Dixon County Help Centers has the Christmas store, Blessings for Children. Are you needing help this Christmas? They're registering families right now with children in the home up to the age of 18 years old at the Dixon County Help Center. Now, all you need to do to register, you have to call the DCHC, Dixon County Help Center. That number is 615-441-0076. They're open from 2 until 4, taking calls Monday through Thursday, or you can stop by and complete your application. And that's been open since the 4th. And thanks to the Y, the Help Center, Child Advocacy Center, they've all been helping the Christmas store, enabling kids to have a good Christmas. There are people who are donating right now. And here's another safety thing that I wanted to let you know about the debris removal guidelines. The first thing you want to do is just start getting things taken away. But here's some important things that come to us from the Tennessee Department of the Military and TEMA. Debris removal guidelines. For instance, debris should be placed curbside. That earlier film, the city is sending around their trucks and their equipment to pick up debris. If you place it curbside, they can help. Some of the things when it comes to debris separation. First of all, placing debris near or on trees, poles, or other structures makes the removal difficult. That's like fire hydrants and meters. Don't put any debris on top of those things because you don't want to pull up a water meter, and they don't want to pull up a fire hydrant, for goodness sake. Here's some things when you get your categories. When you've got debris that goes out by the roadside, here's how you separate that debris. There's 6 categories. Electronics, you put your TVs, computers, stereos, phones, DVD players, things like that. All your big equipment like electronics, you put those in one section. The next section is your large appliances like your refrigerators, washer, dryer, air conditioner, stoves, water heater, dishwashers, that kind of stuff. Do not leave them unsealed or unsecured. There are many reasons for this, but seal them up, tape them up, or put a bungee around them where they cannot be unsealed. Hazardous waste. Let's talk about that for a second. Oil, batteries, pesticides, paint, cleaning supplies, and compressed gas. Put those in a separate section. The vegetative debris like tree branches, leaves, logs, and plants, that's its own category. Construction debris, that's all of your building material, your drywall, your lumber, your old carpet, furniture, plumbing. That all goes in one spot. And finally, household garbage, bagged garbage, discarded food, paper, packaging. That's the 6th part. And you keep it 10 feet away from your house. You keep it right up next to the roadside, and give yourself some room to work there. And so that when the different trucks come by to pick things up, they know what's in each category. And if you need that, I think that you can find that. It's the Tennessee Department of Military and TEMA. That website is available to tell us a little bit about how to take care of the removal, because that is, there's just a lot. There's just a lot. Well, let's look at a little bit of some aerial footage coming up of Madison and what that looks like. There's an organization, a company called Summit Precision Aerial, and they are going around for insurance purposes and doing some aerial footage for people and covering it. And you'll get to see some of their work in Madison next.
Welcome to the Omni Nashville Hotel. Urban elegance with a vintage touch. Our 800-room hotel opened up in the fall of 2013 with 746 guest rooms and 54 suites.
There have been some complaints about some of the media not covering Madison, Tennessee, which was hit by the tornadoes. And that is actually coverage from the Madison area. Summit Precision Aerial does some aerial views, and they're using a lot of those for insurance purposes. And I wanted to let you know about them. They do have a Facebook page, and Summit Precision Aerial. Want to make sure that you had that information, and they've covered a lot of the areas around. Zoo Illumination is in full swing. Our What's New at the Zoo with Jim Bar 2 is coming up very, very soon. We've got a new episode that we will be taping, and I cannot wait to share some of the things that are going on at the Nashville Zoo. When we come back, we're going to actually check in on the virus that's going around and affecting animals, the dogs. Now, here's the deal. There's a respiratory illness that's very mysterious in its nature, but we do have from Facebook, we do have some little puppies that were at a Nashville emergency clinic, and they came home with this mysterious virus. And I want to let you know what it looks like and what you would be experiencing right after this.
This holiday season, the largest lantern festival in the country returns to Nashville Zoo. Witness more than 1,000 handcrafted Chinese lanterns featuring brand new designs, including towering mythical beasts, a life-sized Santa's workshop, and a 100-foot-long dragon. Welcome back to Zoolumination at Nashville Zoo. Bigger, brighter, and better than ever.
These are some little puppies that were exposed to this mysterious virus. Now, if you have dogs that have been kept in a kennel somewhere and you come home with these symptoms, beware, this is that virus that's been sweeping the country, and it is now, they have evidence of it being in Nashville. If they have this, make sure you take them to the vet. They're trying to fight it with everything they have. But I wanted you to get an idea of what those symptoms look like. And it's difficulty breathing. It is coughing. It's all the stuff. It's all the stuff. And if you're having that help your dogs out and make sure that you take them in.
Because of your support for our Kringle's Kids Toy Drive benefiting the Help Center's Christmas toy store, we'll be able to bring joy to the hearts of children in our community. A special thanks to Zokim and the City of Dixon Police Department for their continued support. You can still make a difference too. Just scan the QR code on your screen to contribute and help keep the magic of Christmas alive for every child in our community. From all of us at 1015 The Ride, thank you for riding along on this incredible journey of giving. Wishing you a joyful and blessed Christmas.
1015 The Ride is part of the group that's raising toys and gathering them in the Dixon area. If you are doing a toy drive or you're part of an event, we'd love to be able to share it here at Main Street Television. Main Street Television, whether it's Mornings on Main Street or whether it's me here at Main Street Today, we are loving sharing all of the wonderful things our communities are doing. Coming up, there's a brand new program that they're doing in Murfreesboro involving archery and teens. That story coming up right after this from Delta Dental.
Smiles. These are the healthy smiles of real Delta Dental members. Folks with access to the nation's largest network of dentists and low-deductible plans with 100% preventive care coverage, all backed by over 65 years of expertise. Go online or give us a call to learn about affordable individual plans that meet your needs. 1-855-844-0445.
In an effort to promote outdoor activities and provide a unique learning experience, Outdoor Murfreesboro is hosting an Archery for Beginners class at the Wilderness Station. This exciting opportunity aims to introduce participants to archery while enjoying the picturesque surroundings of Murfreesboro's outdoors.
Today we're just practicing shooting the bow and arrow. I really like it because it's not hard. The targets aren't super far away and the bows are easy to pull back, so it's great for beginners.
The Wilderness Station at Barfield Crescent Park is known for its natural beauty and diverse wildlife. It serves as the perfect backdrop for this archery class. Participants will have the chance to learn the basics of archery, including proper shooting techniques, equipment handling, and safety protocols. Led by an experienced instructor, the class is open to individuals of all ages and skill levels. Whether participants are completely new to archery or have some prior experience, the instructors will provide personalized guidance and support throughout the session.
I think it's great because you might discover that it's like a really great new hobby, and then maybe you'll buy yourself a bow and end up falling in love with it.
All necessary equipment, including bows and arrows, are provided by Outdoor Murfreesboro. Participants are advised to wear comfortable clothing and closed-toe shoes suitable for outdoor activities. Registration for the next Archery for Beginners class is now open, and interested individuals can sign up through the Outdoor Murfreesboro website or by visiting the Wilderness Station in person. The class fee is $10 per person ages 7 and up. For more information, visit murfreesboroparks.com.
Thank you so much to Murfreesboro Television for that story and for sharing it with us. Murfreesboro Parks and Rec and all of your city municipalities around Middle Tennessee, their parks and recreation departments have some amazing, more often than not, free programs for kids, for teens, all around. And we love to share that. You know what else is really cool? We have Tennessee Performing Arts Center, and the shows are just delightful. And if you are looking for a gift that gives all year long, season tickets to TPAC, their theater series, is always good. And they've got some really funny things coming up, including this one, Menopause, the musical.
Springfield, I'm City Manager Ryan Martin. Wanted to share with you a few updates on where we are with our tornado relief effort. First off, wanted to say we're very thankful and very grateful that we had no loss of life here in Springfield. We know that our neighbors surrounding us were not as fortunate, but we did experience loss of property here, and that's what we want to talk to you about today. You can see this debris pile next to me. We're going to enter our debris removal phase. So beginning tomorrow and continuing into Thursday, we're going to shut down the affected areas, and trucks and equipment are going to come in here and remove as much of the debris as possible. So today is the last day until Friday for volunteers and homeowners to put debris near the road. On Friday, we will open that back up after we come in tomorrow and Thursday to collect that. We're going to have trucks come in with booms to pick that up. So that's why the debris needs to be as close as possible as you can get it to the road. You see this debris pile next to me. We also need debris to be sorted into vegetation versus non-vegetation. We have to separate those and sort those. So we ask for your help in doing that to allow us to get here efficiently and as quickly as possible to get that debris removed. On Friday, again, we will open back up the streets to those folks that need to continue to cut up more debris and place it by the curb. Also want to share with you an update on our power restoration efforts. We're down to about 100 customers left without power. We started with 9,300 customers without power. We're down to about 100. We appreciate your patience for those that are still without power. This is the slowest part of that effort, as individual poles and lines and infrastructure needs to be rebuilt to get your power restored. So thank you for your patience. I want to say a special thank you to our staff, our employees, and our volunteers and the crews that came from out of town to help us with the cleanup efforts, to help with the power restoration efforts, and those that are coming to help with the debris removal efforts. Please contact City Hall if you need anything. We'll be glad to help you.
And he scores!
Just wanted to let you know that there are several shelters that are open. And let me go through these really quickly. Open shelters in Clarksville. You can find one run by the American Red Cross. The Clarksville shelter is Northeast High School on Trenton Road. In Hendersonville, Cornerstone Church has a shelter open run by the Red Cross. Nashville, the Madison Community Center is a place where you can go and stay. In Dixon, Tennessee, the YMCA is your shelter. In Springfield, Tennessee, the center, the community center on North Main Street. Now, if you'd like to find out any of those, you can go to the American Red Cross, redcross.org to find out information, or you can go online and find out a little bit more. Residents could go to these shelters if they are displaced from their homes. You can report damages to your homes there. You can receive food, any immediate medical needs they have, and your lost prescriptions, your medical equipment needs. A lot of people have oxygen needs and things like that. They have mental health and spiritual care available for residents that need it. I've been through all of those, and I just wanted those shelter informations, and I thought that's important for us to know. You know, my friend Scott Southworth is a great singer, and he's got a fantastic song for the holiday season, and it's a little different than your typical Christmas song. It's called Wooden Sheriff's Gun. Here's the official video. We're going to share it for you now because right now we just need a good song, right? Scott Southworth.
He was a lawman from Texas, and he always got his man. The year was 1883, snow was falling Christmas Eve, and the trail was closing in. He knew he'd find his runner in that patch of trees, probably scared to death and just about to freeze. But I came out hands up in the air with a grin from ear to ear, and I was holding a wooden sheriff's gun. Yeah, I was holding a wooden sheriff's gun. I said, I'm sorry for the goose chase. I couldn't go to jail until I got this done. And I know you've heard it all before, sir, but could you please take this to my son? He's a good boy, the only thing I've done right. And he still believes the magic comes on Christmas night. And when he wrote to Santa Claus, the only thing that he asked for was a wooden sheriff's gun. Was a wooden sheriff's gun. Silent night, holy night, that lawman had me dead to rights. But he said it's a 2-day right back to jail. Maybe we could stop and you could give it to the boy yourself on the way. Well, my wife burst into tears when I walked through that door, and that little boy jumped right into my arms. I introduced the lawman to my family. He said, pleased to meet you, but we can't stay long. My wife said, you both look half frozen from the cold, and I left Christmas dinner on the table for you know. And that little boy ran all around with a grin from ear to ear when I handed him his wooden sheriff's gun. When I handed him that wooden sheriff's gun. Silent night, holy night, that lawman had me dead to rights. But he sat down at our table and broke bread. When he offered to say grace, well, we all bowed down our head, said a prayer. Our bellies full, boots were dry, it's time to hit the trail. I saddled up my horse for one last ride. My wife packed some food, held me tight, not wanting to let go. The lawman looked my son right in the eyes. He said, we'll be gone for a while, me and your dad. And we still got a lot of bad guys left to catch. And then he pulled the star right off his vest and he gave it to my son. You need a badge to draw a wooden sheriff's gun. Boy, you need a badge to draw a wooden sheriff's gun. Silent night, holy night, that lawman had me dead to rights. When he locked me up, I proudly shook his hand, 'cause he gave me one more night to be a dad and a hero to my son, with a wooden sheriff's gun. Silent night, holy night.
Be safe, be kind, and remember you are loved. Have a great rest of your day. Bye.
We are home, we are family, we are things to do and places to see. Mom and pops, local grown, small business Saturdays. We are Main Street, Main Street, Main Street. We are your Main Street today.